Hey, good morning, everybody. It's snowing for some, looking pretty mild elsewhere. Even looks like we're getting some sun. Oh, guys, I have to show you. Look at this. I'm watching our UDOT cameras because why? Can't tell you why. Look, somebody got pulled over. They were speeding. Cops coming to the car. See, I could sit and watch the UDOT cameras all day long. Poor guy or girl. You hate to see it. You really do. But you're glad when it's not you. Am I right? Okay, moving on. Look at those clouds, my friends. They are hanging low, low, low. So, as far as what we got going on today, clouds, cooler, little bit of a rain and snow chance, and then another snow chance tonight into early tomorrow morning. As far as valley snow is concerned, maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. I'm getting more and more convinced that we might get some valley snow. It's not going to be a lot. It's going to be less than an inch, and I think even that's high. I would go as far as saying it would be less than a half of an inch. So we're not talking much in the way of snow across the valleys, but some areas along the cottonwoods could pick up close to 2 feet. Look at that. Look at that Oker Mountain camera. As you can see, we can't because that snow is on the lens. Here's how much Alta received in the past 24 hours. 4, Beaver Mountain 2, Brighton 3, Cherry Peak 2, Deer Valley 1, Eagle Point 1, Nordic Valley 3. I was hoping things would be a little bit higher, but Snowbird picked up 4. That's nice. Park City 3, Powder Mountain 3, Snow Basin 2, Solitude 3, Sundance 2. Woodward 2. Here's what we currently have going on. So, a little bit of snow throughout Weber, Morgan, Salt Lake County, near Riverton, across the higher terrain. Picking up a bit of snow along the Cottonwoods, Uintas, Wasatch Back, Bear River Range, Tooele, got a little bit of some snow. Could be some lake effect, especially tonight and early tomorrow morning. Good morning, Connie. Thanks for joining. Guys, I'm just disappointed. I get excited for every storm, and then I just get disappointed. It's like Christmas morning. But instead of the toy you wanted, you got socks. I like socks now. But when you're like 10 and you get socks, you're just like, yeah. All right. It's snowing throughout the national parks. Well, Bryce, a little bit there for Capitol Reef. Zion looking pretty good today. It's mainly to the east of 15. Garfield, Kane, Wayne, all getting a little bit of some precip. So that's a look at our current satellite and radar. More snow continues to funnel in from the north there. Temperatures. It's chilly. Upper 30s for Salt Lake, Provo's there. Mid 30s for Delta. Upper 40s for Hanksville and Moab. Upper 20s for Bryce. Low 50s for Page. Robert says, keep them toes warm. Oh, yeah. Got to protect your feet, everybody. Feet are the most important. Good morning, Robert. Daytime highs today. Chilly. Low 40s. Salt Lake, Park City in the mid 30s. Vernal, low 40s. Mid 40s for Price. Upper 50s for Moab, Lanning, Kanab. Low 50s there. Upper 50s, St. George. Chilly for Ely, Wendover, Elko. Below average, but nothing too crazy. It's not like our daytime highs are in the 30s close to the city. I got to be honest with you. I don't know what happened. I didn't follow the paper trail. I don't know if that winter storm watch was downgraded or if it expired. I want to say that it was downgraded because we had a few winter storm watches along the Wasatch Back, but now it's only winter weather advisory. So that tells me that the models have changed. So National Weather Service is thinking we're going to get less than originally projected, which, newsflash, it's been happening all season long. So that's what I think happened. I think this was a downgrade. Robert says, like your little bit of crazy. Thank you. I used to get pulled out of class in 3rd grade for reading help from a very nice lady. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but she taught me how to read well. I just think I was I mean, I know as an adult, I'm a trash test taker. I know the information, but if you put a packet in front of me and you ask me to circle a bubble, everything just gets. That's the type of pressure that I'm not interested in. All right. Enough talking there, Baggett ball. Let's get to it. Some rainstorm mix across much of that northeast pocket. So mainly east of 15. You guys are going to hate me. That's 70, right? That's 70. It doesn't say. Yeah. Jeez. I knew what it is. I knew what it was. I just had to make sure. I know there's like 3 major highways in Utah, but it's not something. Interstates and highways are not my strong suit. I'll be honest with you. I have to fill in for traffic sometimes for Katya, and I'm just like, girl, I don't know how you do this. What am I doing? All right. So this is going to continue throughout much of your morning into the afternoon. Stray showers possible for the city, mainly after about 2:30. And then we're going to continue to get that rainstorm mix really setting in by tonight again. And we're going to get the rest of that low. Cool start for your Saturday. High pressure will build in. It's going to be a nice weekend. Here's what we have currently going on. This model, whenever there's rain and snow, doesn't do particularly well because it'll all look like snow, even though a lot of it's going to be rain. So into the evening, drive home may be a little bit messy. It's not going to be torrential downpour like what we experienced earlier on in the week, but it may be slick into early tomorrow morning there as well. But for the drive around the city, it looks fine. Just east of 15 and along 80 towards Evanston, it's going to be messy. And then by still a few showers hanging on by Friday afternoon, but your drive home should be fine tomorrow. Your drive home should be fine today, just maybe some light rain for the city. Here's what we have going on. Robert said it didn't mean straight jacket wink, which is that emoji. That's okay if you did. Sometimes I think it would be nice to be in one. Just to be confined. Hello, showers up north. Daylight savings times begin this Sunday. Clocks spring forward an hour. Spring is around the corner. Looking good, Maddie. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah, guys, daylight saving time starts again. Central Mountain 6 to 12, Wasatch Back 2 to 6, Southwest Wyoming 1 to 4, Wasatch Plateau 2 to 8, Southern Mountains 2 to 8, St. Pete, Sevier, 1 to 3. A little bit less there. I was expecting more for that area. Wasatch Plateau, I like that number, 2 to 8. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I think 20 for the Cottonwoods is a little high. But Wasatch back, 2 to 6. Yeah, that's just another slide. All right, let's look at rain. Step. All right. So rest of today. I'm bored. I'm bored with that number. Gross. Only a hundredth? A hundredth? A quarter of an inch for Logan. Yeah, that seems about right. See, guys, this storm's not really going to... Me too, Jamie. Me too. I actually don't care. I don't care if it's one or the other. I just want it to stay. I think changing is stupid. Why do we do that? Sometimes I understand it was for war. It was the main reason. Was to help out the soldiers with daylight a little bit. At least that's my understanding. But it's just exhausting. Sometimes I feel like humans create unnecessary problems. One of those unnecessary problems. Wind. Also not really impressed by that either. A little bit breezy, 20 to 30, which I guess is windy. Just typical spots, western Utah, southern Utah. Eastern Utah looking pretty fine, actually. Let's take a look at some temperatures. Southern Utah over the next couple of days, upper 50s, mid 60s. Saturday, Sunday, low to mid 70s. And then we're back to the mid to upper 70s. It's going to be really nice. Really nice. Even though a little bit on the breezy side. Can't complain. Northern Utah, I'll take my face away. I've gotten comments on that before. Really sorry. I always forget. Low 40s today, tomorrow, sunny, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, mid 60s, Tuesday, partly cloudy, mid 50s. Next week. Yeah, Santo, this was my question yesterday. I asked everybody. But I don't think he thought of it, but I don't think it was initiated then. He first proposed it, but I don't think they actually did it. So yeah, temperatures over the next couple of days are going to be really nice. Takeaway today, just be careful whenever you're driving. It's not going to be a huge storm, regardless of the rain, snow, location, wherever you're at. But it might be a little bit slick, and you guys drive fast around here on a good day. Yeah, so Benjamin Franklin first proposed it, but daylight saving time in the U.S. was first introduced March 19th, 1918, as a wartime measure during World War I to conserve fuel by extending evening daylight. Ask me where I learned that. National treasure. All right, I'm done. I'm done being annoying. Just kidding. Never fully done with that. Okay. I'm out of here, everybody. I don't see any questions, just comments on my face. So thank you so much. Oh, I won't be here tomorrow. I'm going on a shoot. I'm excited. Going to Bernal to hang out with the DWR. I love the DWR. They're so great. All of those biologists are so nice. I'm such a fan. What an important organization. Big fan. All right, everybody. I'm sorry if I wasted your time. I'll never forgive myself. We'll chat next week. See you then. Bye.